high school, I did a lot of theater, and I enjoyed writing.
Well, I went to a career tech center where I did a program called digital media production, and I loved it.
It's just fun, creating stuff, like the whole process.
I chose TDMP because I heard that Ferris had a really good program for this.
I chose TDMP because for a long time, I've had an interest in filmmaking.
I have experience volunteering at my hometown community television station, and I decided this is something I really want to do.
I chose TDMP because of a class I took my senior year called TV Broadcast Media, which introduced me to filmmaking.
I chose TDMP because it was something that I knew I could use my brain and my creativity in.
I like the experience that you get. You learn a bunch of different stuff because of how applied it is. You run into a bunch of different situations and scenarios where you have to problem solve.
My dad he graduated from TDMP in the early 90s when it was called TVP, and he had a lot of good things to say about the program. You're pretty much you're working hands-on with the equipment that the industry uses from day one.
The thing that I like most about the program is that everything's very hands-on. You're not just sitting in class listening to lectures or reading books. You're actually doing all the projects.
You make really great connections that, they're not just classmates. A lot of the times they're going to be like people that you hang out with and you truly form connections with, and hopefully you'll get to grow into your careers with them as well.
This seemed like a really feasible way of commercializing creation and doing something I enjoy while actually making some money.
I want to go into live sports production, so either running cameras, working audio would be greatly preferred.
I'd really want to try to get into the film industry. I think that'd be really, really interesting and something I've always wanted to do.
In the future, I want to try out everything. I want to try out live broadcast, anything really.
In the future, I want to work in live broadcasting and sports.
The ultimate goal is to become a director. That's really what I want to do.
My future goal is to go into documentary production and use the skills I learned at Ferris to really enhance people's stories to the next level.
I just like telling stories. Whenever I do, I just want to tell stories. That's my favorite part.
Big idea would be to make TV shows or movies, just anything production-wise. I would love to do all of it.
I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else.
This is a really cool program with a lot of really good people that teaches students really good things. And there's a whole generation, multiple generations now of alumni that will tell you the same thing.
A lot of the time, students come to college worried about money, and so this scholarship will give them one less thing to kind of worry about and more time to focus on perfecting their craft.
People should donate because it helps maybe just that one student that could progress later on in their career, and they could be the starting point for that student.
There's a lot of really talented students in this program, and some of them just need a little extra help. And so having that, especially coming from alumni and other people, would mean a lot.
It's one less thing to worry about while you're trying to study.
By donating, you're actively contributing to future storytellers.
I think that people should donate to the scholarship fund because you're helping students like me.
Education itself is getting really expensive these days, that any financial help for students can go a long way to actually helping their dreams come true.
I had a great experience here, and I think other kids should be able to have that great experience here. So you should donate to the scholarship.